that was the good part of your mentorship, that my listing was active evening 5 p.m. maybe, and I got my first sale.
Okay, and what is your product price you are sourcing? I mean, actual product price only. That's also the like a best way to beginners to start this.
I crossed 2 million today, maybe today or yesterday, maybe. I didn't check, but can you see?
Right, it's moving.
Should I increase my brightness?
I think it's 2.7 million.
It's 2.5 million.
Wow.
No. So 2.05 million.
2.05 means 2 million. You can count.
Okay. 2 million. Yeah. You can count it 2 million.
That's good. But please understand, few days back you didn't have any product. You didn't have any brand, and now you did something on online that you believe that okay, you are getting sales, isn't it?
Actually, before joining your mentorship, I told you, like, I started learning from internet. I mean, almost 6 months maybe. I saw the YouTube videos and a lot of things and tried to get knowledge from there. But I got some questions as well in that time, but I didn't find the answer. If you try to find the exact answer, you have to search the keyword as well, and it's difficult to find the exact answer you want to know. So then I try to find someone who can guide me or who can answer me my questions. And I saw a lot of mentors as well who providing their service. But
why did you choose me only? That's what I wanted to.
I tried to find actually I chose you because I saw your video on YouTube, and I thought you are not, I mean, first of all, you are not Japanese. Understanding their language is also difficult for me, and some people's native English speakers, sometimes I get problem to understand them as well. But when I saw your video was so your explanation was good, and it was really understandable for me. I thought maybe this guy, and you had like 5 years experience, and on your video there is so much evidence to trust on you.
Do you get any help from my mentorship? Please tell me that. Means like, okay, before that is different, because everybody will say, okay, I will make you millionaire, I will teach you this and that thing. But once you started,
actually your mentorship, the main power of your mentorship is it's one-on-one mentorship, right? So actually within this process there is a lot of things to learn, and of course you have a lot of questions, right? Because there are a lot of things to do, and enter this process. If you get someone who can answer you, who can give you the correct answer and the proper guideline, as you said, like if I send you a message, you can replied within 24 hours, right? So that was the good part of your mentorship, that if you get any problem, you can ask to you directly, and you can give the answer directly faster. The solution gives comes so faster. So I think it's really helpful for the new guy who trying to learn this business and start this business. The time consuming is too fast. You can learn this process for a long time, 2 years, 1 year you can spend, but
everything is learnable.
If you get someone, if you get someone who can give you the answer quickly, so it will consume your time. And
I think accountability is important. Accountability, right? For example, if you said, okay, I will do this, if in the session if I teach something, then later on you need to do that, right? So then only we can move forward. So I think that is most powerful, what I feel.
But definitely it was helpful. I don't know that I can give here. Within 6 months you can see.
And how much you sold now? How much you sold?
See my lifetime. This is the.
Can you do little bit more screen? It's 2 million, right?
Yeah, it's 2 million right now. So I started for 6 months. It's almost 6 months right now.
So it's okay. It means like doing mentorship, learning from scratch, and doing 2 million. in sales, not a profit, but of course, like later on, you'll maybe increase profit or order more, add another product, learn whole process.
Yeah.
So what?
But yeah, maybe anyone maybe can do that. But this time, I mean, within this time period, I mean, I think it's difficult for someone who start from scratch, without anyone help.
Right.
So definitely, your mentorship helped me to reach there, and yeah, I will recommend, like, if someone want to save their time and money as well, because if you experiment something, you have to, there is cost, so it's better to join someone who can give you the proper guideline, and it will save your money and time as well. Yeah.
Let's get the next point. Like, what was like your product? I mean, how did you do the product research? Of course, you use a tool, but how much time you took the product research? Because this is the main thing people asking. Like, okay, if I start, how much time I need to do the product research? It depends on the person, but how much you took?
Okay. Actually, product research I start when I connected with you. After connected with you, I start product research, because you teach me how to
Right.
do the how to handle the stuff and everything. And we use a seller Sprite, right?
Right.
To do the product research, and it's maybe take 1.5 months, maybe 1.5 months.
So
Yeah,
1 month,
right.
1.5 month, 1 month is enough.
I think it's enough. I had some problem in that time. Maybe it's take time. That's why.
Okay. And what is your product price you are sourcing? I mean, actual product price only. What's the actual product price you are sourcing?
My product price is $4.50.
And what was your selling highest price?
It's 3,100 yen. That is my highest price.
And when you started selling, how many days it will take to get your sales? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? I mean, just asking, by the way.
Actually, for when I my listing was active evening 5 p.m. maybe, and I got my first sale at 11 p.m. maybe. So
I think you sent me that. Oh, I got one sale.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I got one sale. I told you, yeah.
Everybody does that, and actually, some people they don't tell. Even they get 10 sales. Actually, there are, but I cannot do anything. For example, I have another student. Actually, I had meeting after you, and that person already crossed. I think 20 days, 2 lakhs already crossed 2 lakhs. It's doing good.
Wow.
I know that those are asking questions only are getting success. Okay. So
there is a lot of questions, is Amazon business like
it's not easy
like everyone thinks, I can source a product, I will take it, go through the Amazon, and it will sell. But in this process there's a lot of things, there's a lot of steps you have to.
Problem is on YouTube, like, look at that. If nobody knows Amazon, they say, look, now this product I'm sourcing for $4 and selling. Look at that. Now in your case, I said that what is your product price? You said that 4 point something, and you sell for 3,000 something. Look at that. The people will say, wow, that's a lot of profit, but they have no idea about that. What will be the shipping cost? What will be Amazon cost and all this advertising thing. So they feel it's easy. Okay. And then they thought, okay, let me do the Amazon FBA business. But the problem is, that the lots of things to do, hard to get the profitable. And in the beginning, it's very hard. Call with that 7-figure seller. He was making almost more than $1 million. And he said that do not make your first product is your final product. And of course, that's true. In my case also, it's my first product is not I'm selling now. In your case also, maybe a few days later, you will find a different one and higher profitable product, and you might switch from this to that product, right? But if you want to make 2 million like this, or maybe 2 lakh, 3 lakhs a month, you cannot start with like $50 and $100. That's
right. It's mandatory. I mean, in Amazon business, one thing's like there are a lot of things to mandatory, but investment is really important. Whatever I understand within these months, cash flow, it's really important. Yeah.
For example, let's say if you order 500 units and if you get sales, let's say you sold 100 units, you know that making that product, it takes 30 days and again ship that 20 days, 50 days, 10 days, in 2 months. It means 2 months. Let's say if you sell 10 units a day, right? It means 300 units a month. Okay. And you have only now like few units. So you need 2 months of stock before, right? So usually like you need to order before like 2 months. I mean like 30 days for making and that's very hard because you don't even get money from Amazon and any money from Amazon, and later on you need to gain money from your salary or maybe something. So
yeah, from second order.
Best advice is keep your job while doing this part-time, and when you make full-time income from your part-time, then switch to full-time. For example, if you like product, you can order 20-30 units and test that PPC, what is actual PPC is there and all this thing. If you understood, okay, this will be the PPC cost, this will be my selling price, and later on you can make a private label and order more. That's also the like a best way to beginners to start this, so that they can test this in small amount. Let's say you made 2.2 million, for example, and if you have $4 product something, and if you sell 3,100, if of course you spend so much money on the importing and taxes and all this thing, but should be the profit margin if you sell the 3,100?
25 to 30% profit margin.
I mean, after ad or before ad? Because that's also important.
It's actually important because it's actually difficult to say, because the advertising cost, it's actually depends on the strategy, how much you are spending on the advertising, right?
Yes, but
so according to basic, I think 40% you can save.
That is why I
cost.
That is why I teach, right?
With advertising cost, maybe 20 to 25% maybe you can.
So 20%, I think if you get, this is fine. Okay. If you throw a product on Amazon, you'll not get sales automatically. You need to do the advertisement, right? In the beginning. Of course, you have to keep your ranking. You have to continuously spend on ads. So if you have 40% before, and if you spend on ad even 50%, still you have, let's say, for example, 20% profit.
Right.
So 20 or more, if you have after profit, it's good to run the operations and launch another product, maybe doing other stuff, paying salary, something like that.
So, right.
And what's your plan? Are you adding another product? What you are doing now?
Like after doing this product 6 months, right now I'm planning to add one more variation in my current product. So maybe within 2 and 3 months, maybe I will go for the another product in my list here.
Okay, that's good.
New product. New product.
So those who want to start Amazon FBA business, and everybody says that it's saturated. Okay. And it was questions in 2017 when I started, and they said that it was saturated, and I said and I started. Then 18 they said saturated, I said absolutely, and then 19 I said definitely, and also they said it's saturated, and they never took action, right? So of course it's saturated, but if you know how to do, like look, few months back you had no brand. Even I know we came with your brand, right? How to decide brand and all this thing. We started from scratch. Now you have your own brand, your own brand story, and now you are selling to.
One more thing. I got trademark registration. I mean, today I got.
Congratulations. This.
Okay, right? I'm not showing this one. This is the confirmation.
We can cut, but that's good that it's a registered trademark, right? You got right.
Right now,
That's very good, and now your name is also loving, right? I love that name and logo and everything.
Okay.
So anyway, later on you have planned that you can add another product, okay? And for me also means like I like to teach. It's helping other people, and genuinely I help, genuinely telling. And I do my business also. If I don't do my business, I will not tell this, not teach this, because many people they don't do their business, but they teach, and it's okay. It's for them, their policy, what they like. But this is not my opinion. If you do, then only teach other people. If you don't do, how can you teach other people? That's my opinion, right? So I'm teaching hard, right? You also know. Do you think?
Of course, you are a single person. You are a single, so you have family as well. So you are also doing this business. So you don't have enough time to
So what's your final thoughts to who wants to start the business in 2023 or 24, whenever they see this video, if they want to start?
Actually, in my opinion, as of my market researching and everything, in Japan, because you are selling in Japan, and also you are teaching. I mean, most of your students they are selling in Japan, right?
Most means everybody is. I want to teach only in Japan.
So I can tell, like according to Japan market, it's not late, because if you see like other marketplaces, I mean USA or UK or Japan, this marketplace is really, I mean, number 3 maybe in Amazon. but the seller amount of seller, I mean number of seller is really less than the other marketplace. So competition is really not. I
Guys,
mean,
if you want to know exact number, I have video on
yeah.
that. Actually, I have put in the video. In that, they said that
Okay,
there was a meeting with the 7-figure seller. I had done that, and he said that how many seller actually selling on Amazon Japan. So watch that, because you are right. Actually, means we have
so yeah, you can see that video, and yeah, you can get the appropriate information from that video. But as I said, like, yeah, in Japan marketplace, it's not late right now. You can start from today. And as Deepak sir said, like, taking action, you know, if you thought, yeah, I can do that, I can do that, but if you're not taking action, it's nothing. Actually, you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. Yeah. So taking action is really important.
Before that, taking action, deciding, and the decision is also very important. Decision, and then take an action, and then right action. That's also important. Okay. And how much, 1 to 10, how much you recommend my mentorship to others? Honestly, yeah. No.
From my side, it's 10 out of 10, because I told you that,
I will not cut this. I will definitely put that. Thank you.
Of course, no problem. Yeah. I strongly recommend you that, if as a beginner, especially for the beginner, you are the, I mean, appropriate guy to, you know, the guide way, and give them the proper way to, I mean, at least until launching the product. I mean,
launching and getting sales. Of course, I help. If you are my student, and now if you need any help, I always message. So in the world, there are lots of people are making money in a different way. Some people are making let's say different businesses. No need to do only the Amazon FBA business if you are not means comfortable. You can start with like affiliate sites. How to make that? That's also video on there. You can follow there. You can do that also. You can do others. Let's say, for example, your own Shopify store. You can start. Like, people ask me what's the difference between drop shipping and Amazon FBA, and please,
that's it.
Please, there are lots of videos on this. Like, Shopify person will tell why Shopify will better. Amazon person will say this is how Amazon is amazing. I'm not telling anything. This is not like any business is hard work. Please understand, right? It's not like any right? So if you do right, if you do learn properly, put in the work, work hard, constantly keep learning. It's okay. If they want to learn, they can come, they can join, but they need to first contact, and we can see how can we help each other. So thank you so much again for your time. Really
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Any help in future, you can ask me. So let's stop here and see you then. Bye. Take care.